Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to work this trade in and I'm in the right spot, but it's just choppy. Good morning. Good morning, Adam, Brian, Noli, good morning. Safe, good morning. Randolph, good morning. So I keep getting into 10 contracts, one here, one here. It ran up like 20 points in my favor, but it just at the open, boy, I mean, it was just all over the place. So that's fine. 20, 200 and 100 NT Rinko are in sync, and we are looking for longs at the open. Order pending. Let's see if I can even get it. Order filled. Here we go. Target. I'll take that. Just small, quick ones in and out at the open. Here you go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. That was just a nice switch trade right here. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. Boom. Going, going, gone. Let's see what we've done. I got a little bit too busy. 25th. So that's where we at. Man, I was up like 4 grand on that 10 contract at the open. Good Lord. That was just a quick run up and run down. All right, so that's where we at. Let's just keep working. 200 are in sync. We had a captain set up on the 100 NT Rinko, a captain set up on the 50 NT Rinko, and that's what got us all interested on the long side right off the open. And typically, I leave that first half an hour alone, but just the way the market is set up is what got me all excited about getting long. All right. That could have been a big one. So we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity in both ES and in Q. All right. All right. So I'm not gonna get frustrated with this because it doesn't help any. But I mean, I'm long right here against that whole number 700, and it just chopped up a little bit. Uh, I got in, got out, got in, got out till I captured a couple of nice trades of 5 contracts and end up making a little bit of money. But my plan was to sit through into the 58, get the 200 NT Rinko to close and start holding on in the open for that run that we're seeing. So I end up getting out a little bit early on it, but hey, money is money. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm not going to complain. This is what happened this morning. We are up 1480, and let's just keep working. Let's stay focused and let's keep working. All right. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing the first 15, 20 minutes of market behavior, and we're seeing a lot of this back and forth. So what got me interested in getting long at the open is this right here. Captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko. And if you look and watch what happened at the 50 NT Rinko right here, Captain set up long, and it actually it was a little bit stressful, especially with a 10 contract trade, because it took one and two more candle, one candle down, another candle up after the captain setup. So they extended that consolidation. But my stop was just uh, a tick under 700, and it's a legitimate stop there. And it never got there. Just hit it, and at the open, that's what got me out. Is they pulled it back, ran it back up, and I just jumped back in with five and took a scalp. But that is the reason behind that entry, because it was basically what I had is double captain setup, one on the 100 and one on the 50. All right, we have good morning, Kirk. How are you? Noli, good morning. Safe, Yanis, Sheila, Brian. Captain switch. I stepped away for just a second. What, you talking about this one here? 5 minutes ago? Yeah, well, this one, yeah, yep, yep. Captain switch. Where is that? I don't see it. 5 minutes ago. Oh, right, this one right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Captain set up switch trade on the 20 NT Rinko. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, yeah, Yanis, we are meeting today. Hey Chuck, how are you? Good morning. So 200 NT Rinko is flipped, and we are looking for a run up as a shorting opportunity. Yeah, 77, 87, 97. Okay, here we go. And we are very close to Globex, which is typically you have to take a bit of. Where is this? 808. Yeah, 808. Well, yeah, I may not get that trade. Yep. Let's see if I can get on once we build the transitional zone. Yeah. It's fine. That's about right. Here we go. So objective is 55, 15. Let's see if I have an adding opportunity anywhere. I mean, that's like 17 points. I mean, it's just good money right here. But I'm looking for a bigger target. So it's going to require me to sit through these kind of fluctuations and hold on. Yeah, I gotta, we'll see. Gave me profit 2, 3 times here. Yeah, it's just it's playing around Globex, which is it's one of those places I hate to trade, but we're gonna start small and see if we can figure out what they're trying to do here. And it's early in the morning too. That was way before, Adam. It's not. That's at the open. We're not at the open anymore. We have the 100, 200 into Rinko flipped. Let's see here. Let's focus on what's going on right this second. Okay. 40, 27, 33. Okay. 30. They are playing, man. They are just playing around. That's what they're doing. They are playing. Okay. And here they hit Globax and they flip the cloud. I mean, not the cloud, but the transition, the 100 into Rinko. So there's a disconnect. And that's not what I want to see happen. Mm, I mean, if it breaks anything above 33, then I have to be out. Yeah. Let's see if we can get to 70. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it right here. See, they're gonna turn. All right, let's see it right here. It's 85, 85. Come on, get to 85. You can, you can, you can, you can, you can. Thank you. And 85. And I'm gonna go break even. And it's either gonna happen here or it's not gonna happen. It's just simple as that. 84. Here you go. Here you go. Now we need the 100 NT Rinko to kind of cooperate, and that will set us up nicely. Yeah, that's it. Right here. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here you go. And here you go. All right. That's good. That's good. I can hold on to that trade now. And we're trading around Globex, so we could expect this type of noise to happen. Hey, good morning, Oswald. No time frame. This is Rinko bars, NT Rinko bars on Ninja Trader. Yeah, look at that madness. That's what you get around Globex and around that first half an hour. These type of prices, they're just all over the place. But if I'm gonna get to a bigger trade, I have to hold on at least to some of my position for that bigger target. I mean, ultimately, I want to see us go all the way to 15, and we can go to 15 on this, but I have to hold on with a break even and see if I can get there. Short, short, short. I'm short because the 200 and the 100 are in sync. I don't trust the bulls. I don't trust the bears. I trust my signal. Bye bye. Yeah, that's it. Uh, they are very choppy around here. I don't know how much we did here. All that mess, we made 500 bucks. Wow. And we took on a little bit of heat, but that's fine. Let's just keep working. Let's keep working. Yeah, look at that. All right, they came back. They came back. Wow. They came back. All right, let's see if there is another opportunity for an entry, and the entry is gonna look. Come on. Nope, no fail. That was a good switch trade. So we'll leave it alone. We're not chasing nothing. I want to see rally back up, and we can take on an opportunity if available. So what we're seeing right here is this constant fluctuation around Globex, which is very noisy, very choppy. And I think we just probably a better choice is for me to. It's 9 o'clock already. There's two things got to happen. Is either we jump to 32 and the market would be in sync on the long side, or right now we're in sync on the short side, but we're just it's like it's bobbing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I should be looking for shorts against that 32 level. ES, if we close that 47, that's a captain setup short on ES against that 50 level. Yeah, it's just very choppy here. Yep. And they broke the 50. A lot of choppiness. I'm staying away from this price action. Either they break 32. Here we go. The market now is out of sync. So guess what? If they go and put on a sell all the way to 782, then that would be a good sign that the market, well, I mean, that means they're going to put a captain setup short there. And I'll look for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Right now, we're like right smack into Globex. And we've seen that type of trading, right? Look at that. Putting a captain setup, potentially switch trade at 808. Here we go. That's going to push. Here you go. That's going to push. That's a good captain setup, switch trade short. Yeah, look at that. 82. If we get to 82, which we are about to, I'm going to take it one. We'll do two contracts if that happens. 82, 82, 82. Here we go. Thank you. Let's see if I can get a rally, and I'm going to short some more. And if we get to 70, I'm going to take off one. Here we go, 68. Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Get me, get me, get me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I want to hold on to 15 if I can. 15, 15, yes, 15. That means I'm going to have to take a little bit of fluctuation around here. Oh, they're putting the captain set up long here. Well, that's just kind of nasty. Here we go. All right, I'll take it here. Let them run it up. Let them run it up a little bit, and I'll short some more. As a captain set up short, you got the 200 and the 100 in sync. It's just the I mean, that just boom, just get in. Just go ahead and get in. That is, so we made 600 on that trade. Yeah, that's okay. Let's keep working. Hey, Hadid, how are you? Good morning, buddy. Yeah, I just didn't like that captain setup long that they put on here. So I'll just pause and wait. And look at that. Yep. They're gonna be doing the chicken dance all day long. That's the chicken dance. Let's see. Okay, so what would get me short again if we establish another transitional zone lower and they're not doing it, they're establishing one upward. So that just tells me that the market is still in this state of uh, non-trending meat grinder. That's what that is. It is a meat grinder. I want to see that 15. I think we'll get to that 15. But, I have to kind of position myself in the right way here. Ah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not chasing nothing here. Let's see if I can get in. All right, let's see it. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. All right, we're out of sync here. That's just nasty market. Okay, so we got to see us come back to 57. All right, I'm going to take that stop and just mark it as out of sync. Here it comes back all the way back down. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I just have to kind of cut my Yeah, look at that. Oof. These top of price action is nasty. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta take my stops. I gotta take them. All right, so that's where we at. Oh, 1941. Hmm. Let's give this market. Let's give the market a little bit of time. We're recognizing an environment here, and this environment is choppiness around Globex, non-trending, and it has this personality of very big spikes on both sides of the market, up and down. So when I see stuff like that, I just have to pull back. I just literally have to pull back a little bit. So that's where we at, and let's just play the game. What's 15? 15 is actually a one candle continuation on the 200 NT wrinkle. We're not getting it though, man. We're not. We're just getting this uh, very choppy fluctuation, which we really need to undertrade. Yeah, I would believe that. Unfortunately, Adam, it's it's a nasty environment. You get very heavy in this chop fast, you'll get stopped out on both sides of the market. It doesn't matter if you go long, you go short. I mean, we caught very couple of good ones, but it's this is a very tough trading here. I mean, when I say tough, I don't like to use the word tough, but it's just we have to understand that the market is going to give you the impression of a sell. It's going to give you the impression of a run, and they're going to oscillate around Globex for a while till it picks up a big stop area, then take a direction. And if we break anything above 32, then we should be looking for the longs on pullbacks. So I'll give that a chance. But it's going to be a range trade, and I'm going to start small and stay small till proven otherwise. 13. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. So that 15 is not going to happen here. And we are looking for pullbacks 32.60, like 60, 67. It depends on the trade, Chuck. Like this type of trade, it's 25 points, but I average into a range. Then I have trades that are literally it hits 5 points and it goes break even. So it depends on the trade, but they are fixed. Moving my entry here. I just don't like that way it's moving. Okay, 96, 96. Okay. So I'll keep that one order in and we'll see if we can get anything that makes sense. So 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, but we're still around that Globex, notorious Globex. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to see better price action here. Not just a pullback, because a pullback could go all the way back down to 60. Yeah. Let's cancel these orders. There's no need to. What do I want to see? I want to see a market that will is giving me another cloud and another transitional zone. I'm gonna look to scalp this type of market. Yeah, here we go. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Ooh, look at that. Boom. Wow. Here comes that 60. Boom. That was a spear trade right here, but I didn't want to necessarily take that type of volatility. All right, so market is disconnecting. Let's see if they reconnect here, and we'll go and take on a trade. There you go. Potential captain setup long. Here we go. Let's see if they hold on to that and run it up. If they do, then that will give us an opportunity for a continuation trade. That's interesting here. Yeah. Yeah, nope. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no. Yep. No fill. That's fine. Let's see if I can get in and come on, baby. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. So here you go, Chuck. That's one of those that are scalping in nature. So they just go in and go break even very quickly. after the first target, and they're just designed to just generate quick income. Right. So what do I make out of this? I make out of it is noise. There's a whole lot of noise in this market today. I mean, we're effective in capturing trades, but it's okay. If they put another switch trade right here, then the market's going to run up. Yeah, it's going to run up right to 60. I mean, that's at least my assumption against that 43. That's just noise. Yeah, look at that. Oof. Two captain setups in a row. Yeah. The market is telling me a lot because the expectation here is for them to do what they did here. They put a captain setup and ran it up, consolidate, ran it up. Did a captain setup short and then did a switch trade right here. Exactly the same formation. So that the expectation is to see a run up to 60. And there's a lot of noise right here. So I'm gonna back off. It's 9:24. Go. All right. So we made 785 on that one. We're trading a lot. That's about 8 trades, and it's not even the first hour of the day. So I gotta slow it down here a little bit. Gotta slow it down. All right, continuation of the long pressure. All right. 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, and the market is rotating in that direction right now. So we're getting a little bit of separation away from glowbacks, which is a good thing. We just want to see how these pullbacks going to hold. So I'm going to slow down my trading just a tad bit here, give the market a little bit of time. The question is, red. Basically, what that's telling me, if you're seeing a lot of green and red candles back to back, I mean that basically literally tells you the market is in consolidation, and that's been the case all morning long. And you have to kind of look at it from the bigger perspective. And the bigger perspective is, what is the cloud doing? Okay, if the cloud is doing a positive, like in the case of ES, I mean, look, it just started right here, and so any back and forth price action has to be looked at in the mindset of, where do I get long? So a market pulls back here, give you a one candle reversal. That's a long signal. A switch trade here. That's a long signal. A trigger trade right here. Long signal. Another trigger trade. Another trigger trade. Actually, railroad and railroad. Then you got a captain set up short that pulled it back. But since the market is in a cloud that is positive, and you have the swing trade indicator telling you targets on the upside, you're seeing another transitional zone and another transitional zone. So this one was a tricky one, but because they're putting the captain setup short against that one, and it's reasonable for you to say, okay, well, I'll go short here. I'll put a stop right there. But the market is strong, and that stop needs to be flipped into a long for that run up to target number 4. Yeah, it would, but the minute it got violated and you had a break above 62, that failure of that captain setup is consistent with a long signal. So that is another run up. So you always saying to yourself, what do I have in the favor of a long versus what do I have in favor of the shorts? On the longs, you have the cloud, you have the swing trade indicator, and you have momentum in the form of transitional zones. So you have all that lined up in your favor. Then you come in here and say, okay, well, I have a captain set up short here and a captain set up short here. So I should hold off on going long. That's a correct assessment. But the minute the market flips the fifth candle and pulls back, then it closes higher, that tells you that this captain setup and this captain setup failed. So that generates a buy signal to the upside to the next target, target number 4. So here they come, another spear trade, and they are just taking it higher and higher and higher. Wow. Okay. And ES is hitting target number 5 in this sequence. I'd like to put on another trade or so if I can. Today felt like a war zone, to be honest with you. Just the way the market is moving, especially on globacks, we just too choppy. But now we're getting that separation, which is really healthy for us to see. Target number 5 is hit on ES. On ES and NQ. Boom. The longs are solid. All right, so they put a captain setup short up here at target number 5. I mean, it's almost tempting. I'll take it. Let me see if I can take it. Ah, no. You cannot. You have to be in right here at 13. That's a bit of a fade, but so yeah, 13, and it got us to 03. Most likely, it's going to get us to 3 here in a minute. There you go. Close enough. Ooh. So at these higher prices where we are extended into target number 4 and 5, not gonna be too aggressive on trying to get long. And if there's a fading opportunity like the one that we just saw right here, which is a captain setup short, yeah, I'll take it for a scalp and go break even if I got filled. But the market is still showing a little bit of a bid coming in. 200 and the 100 are in sync. ES is moving past target number 5. that was a bit nasty on there. Let's take a look at some of these trades that we took. That's a long for a profit. We went short here, took a stop. We took a nice short here. And that one was a little bit wonky. One short here. They paid us, but then we took one here and one here when in the 200 NT Rinko. And we covered, left one here. We made money off of that trade actually. All right, let's see what else we did. Yeah, that's the money right here. Long sold, long sold, then got long sold. All right. All right, so they're fading some of this price action. That's why I typically don't like to go long in between target number 4 and 5. Hey Chuck, I'm sending you. That's just our website, and it talks about the packages we have, and also so send me an email to that support at harmonytrading.system.com, and also you could look at the website and see the different packages we have, and we'll talk to you about the different options that could work for you. I developed these tools just to kind of help me and guide me to understand what I'm looking at in a consistent way. That's the operative word here. Consistent way. So I know what a long market looks like, what a short market looks like, and what the market that I need more information from before I interact. And it's working. It's working now. Once you get the tools in your hand, it's just we'll train you on how to read them, and it's a function of sizing and effectiveness in entry and exit. But anyway, so that's that for the week. I mean, I hate to keep doing this, but it is what it is. We're about 10 grand on these decisions that we made this week. and that's 3 days worth. And for the month, that's today right now, it's the 25th. We're up 27, 26. And we've been very consistent, even though we have some days we will start the day a little bit negative, or sometimes even take a hit or two. We just work through it. I mean, we're just doing the same exact thing over and over and over. So we're at 151, 281 for the month at 66%. And that happens when you just basically apply the same principles over and over. Anyway, so let's just keep working here. Precision is a decision, right? What are we seeing? We're seeing the 200 and the 100 out of sync. We saw that the market got to target number five and ran above it a little bit and failed and faded. And now we're getting a market that is disconnecting from each other. So there's no, that's an environment I want more information out of. So what kind of information would I like to see? I like to see a market that will break 908. If they do that, then the market is back in sync on the long side, and we can take pullbacks as a buying opportunity against that low that the market uh, produced at 64. What happened if that doesn't happen and we keep pushing lower? I mean, if you push lower all the way to 833, then the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Then we're going to start looking for opportunities back up as rallies as a shorting opportunity. But we're going to be conscious of the fact that we're very close to glowbacks, and that's been a troublesome area of consolidation. So if that scenario present itself, then I'm going to be behaving around that area in a certain way. I'll minimize my frequency of trading, and I minimize my um, sizing. Instead of doing five contracts or 10, I'll be doing one or two. And I'll be more inclined to take a transitional zone trade than just a range trade. Yeah. And the key for me to hang on longer is these 200 NT Rinko candles when you accompanying them with um, the clouds and the targeting system, because it tells you, okay, your next target is X, and you are already long on the 200 into your income on the 100. So now I'm automatically thinking in terms of 30 to 60 to 100 points. And captain setups are your best friend whenever you see. Uh, um, I mean, these captain setups that we talked about yesterday. I mean, they are just a gold mine, because when you catch one of these, I mean, they try to buck you off of it, don't take me wrong. But you hold on to one of those, you're looking at 150, 200 points. At least you start thinking in terms of bigger moves, and that is critical. So this will help you. All right. So we're coming closer. Oh boy, look at that one too here. The market was not in sync, but that was a beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Chuck. I was impressed too. It put a smile on my face. Yanis, you took that one? Oh yeah, you're making money on that deal here. I just saw that because I was talking, but yeah, that's a good one. Even though the 200 and 100 not in sync, but that yeah, that's you're out. That's a good winner right there. That's a good one. All right, let's just keep working. Let's keep working. The best way to demonstrate an idea, Chuck, is to do it live in front of people as it happens, one moment at a time, in a live account. There's no substitute to that. And I've been trading enough, been been trading long enough to work through some of the, I hate to call them, but self-imposed demons of trying to trade in front of people. Because I mean, there's a different type of pressure that happens to a trader when he's trading, just trading by itself. Then you're trading in a room, then you're trading on a stream, and you're demonstrating to everybody the concepts while you're putting your money on the line. Yeah, trust me, it's a whole lot of different type of pressure going on here. But the way I get over it is focus. Where am I focused at? I hyper focus my mind on the candles that I'm looking at and not on the environment that I'm in. So my mind is just kind of engrossed in just reading and reading and reading the price action. And when my mind is there, then I'm just very, fairly effective within my system. Well, that's a good one, Sheila. I mean, that's a victory for the day. It's not just the trades that you take are good ones, but the trades that you don't take. And if you were having a FOMO reaction to price running, and that been a hole in your trading bucket, and now you don't take that trade, that's just a win right there. That is a win. Whenever you get to target number 4 and 5, I don't initiate any long. I mean, let's just, and I mean, right here, I don't initiate longs in the target number 4 and 5 zone. I like to get involved between target 1 and 2, and preferably between target one and entry. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, Chuck. But again, it's just it's not what you go through, but the meaning you give it. and that's what was one of my issues early on, and while I was trying to do this, is it's my personality type is empathetic. Hey Brian, how did we do today? How did you do? Stone. Here you go. Good work. Good work. You still doing the combine or? You always watch the markets that gets very close to closing at. Okay, so we got very close to closing at the 33. All right. Well, good luck, bud. I'm cheering for you. So they got very close to 83, and they're they're pausing the market here. They put a captain set up long here, another one right here, and they are just holding up the line. So as long as we don't hit 33, the market is in sync, can get back in sync on the long side, and that price would be 883. Yeah, we need to be patient. The market is out of sync, and we have no reason to be in the market right now. I'm I need more information out of it. So what quality information do I need? I need a break above 84. What happens when we get to 84? The market will be in sync on the long side. What would I do when that happens? I will look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, but I need a signal. I need a transitional zone, something that will guide me in controlling my risk. I will start small, and as the market proves itself, continue to add to a position if that's the case, or take a quick scalp if that's all what the market is giving. Yeah, I'm here for you, Brian. So just let me know, man. I'm like I said, I'm cheering for you. You can do it. You can do it. Here we go. So 85. Here we go. So market is giving me uh, now the market, the environment is long, and I'm looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, but also I want to see, maybe a disconnect of this price action and a reconnect. Let's see here. All right, and let's see if we can get. Okay, I'm gonna get out of that trade. It's not doing what I think it should be doing, and I'm not gonna give it too much room. So let's take that off and see if we can get back in with a new transitional zone. Here we go. Okay, so they disconnected the transitional zone. Now, what I'm looking for is the market coming back up and establishing a new one. So the expectations that I had here is for the market right when I get in there to start moving toward target number 2 and 3. Here we go. Oh, that's a captain setup. How did I not see that? Look at that. It's still long market. I'll give it a shot here. And I'll add to it right here. Let's see if we can get in there. Go. 6, and let's see if I can get in and start taking profits somewhere. Here we go, target number 2, if I can get there. And let's see if I can get bigger targets. Here you go. That's if I can get a switch trade here, I'll add. Nope. I'm gonna move my stop closer. All right. They came and got me. Came and got me on that one. So I end up making 61 bucks on that trade. The one before that, we give back a little bit. So we're not making any headways any further here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Okay. So the market got disconnected again. I got disconnected again. And it just keeps wanting to come to that 33 level. I mean, if we get to it, I'm going to have to go and change that here a little bit. So we got long here, added, sold, and left one for a run up, and we got stopped out. So we made $61 on that rotation, lost a couple of $100 on the one before that. Now, what will happen if at 883, we close at 883? Then that would be a captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko, and the 200 will remain long, and we'll be looking for a run up into 900 and a breakout above 940 if that situation presents itself. Right now, the market is out of sync, so I need more information out of this price action. Here you go. That's amazing right there. Here we go. Yeah, if it gets to that level, I'm gonna start getting a little bit aggressive. 83. We need to get to the 83. Here we go. I'll just take that one here and I'll start adding right there. Let's get that pullback. And it's either gonna run here or I will go for a break even stop, and that would be the end of that little deal. But I'm hoping to see a break above 40 if we hold on nicely here. So we took our money out of this trade, and we're breaking even plus one contract that is a floater running. Target number two is what's lined up for me right now, and we'll see. Let me just move that here. If they put a captain setup short right here, I'm gonna have to get out. Like literally right here at 90. If they break that, then I'm out. But we're at a whole number 900, so I'm hoping to see a burst of energy higher to target number two, and I think we may get it. Here it comes. And tightening my rotation and my stop. All right. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. That's fine. I mean, we're right at smack right into a whole number. I mean, I'm expecting a bit more forceful energy coming through, and if it's not, then I'm out. So on that decision, we made $861, and that kind of gets us to 34.21. And let's keep working. I like that captain setup, though. I mean, that's just a beautiful captain setup, and that's what the catalyst for us to get in was this formation right here. So that defines the environment. It gave us a behavior, then it gave us a second behavior in the form of transitional zones, and we took advantage of that for a profit. Oh, man. Some of these markets are a bit tougher to trade, guys, and just protect your capital. Protect your capital. All right, guys. So if you're on streaming, either YouTube, Facebook, or Trade Arcade, or Twitter, I'm all over the place, by the way. Um, we're trying to build a community here of like-minded traders and grow together as we, push these ideas to the forefront in trading. The idea of harmony, the idea of being in sync mentally, physically, spiritually before you even put a dime in the market. And it would be very helpful if you see value in what we do here to share, like, comment. Either you like it or you don't. Doesn't matter. Just active actively give us your feedback or subscribe to the channel, and that will help the channel kind of with the algorithm that's out there. So I definitely would appreciate if you guys take a moment and do that. That will keep us on streaming, and hopefully you guys saw some value in some of the trades that we took and understood the logic of it. And if you didn't, just let me know. I mean, ask the questions. That's the purpose. I'm slowing down my trading a little bit, so I have a little bit of time where I can to answer any questions. Also, you could join us in our live trading room. So we're not going to be streaming every single day, but we're always going to be trading every single day in our trading room. So we have this link right here, and you could sign in and get a trial in our room if you like. Okay, well, good deal. Good deal, Chuck. So what we're seeing here right now, right here. Okay, so the difference is one is we're not going to be always on streaming. You know, we'll go through periods where we're not streaming. So you're not going to get that. And if you are actually in the trading room, uh, we're we're trading every single day in the room. Sometimes we will open up the training session in the room for the evening hours between 2 to 3 o'clock. Uh, that's not going to be available on stream. I'm just going to be in the room with the Harmony traders and just going through that. Third, we run a lot of classes in the trading room that we don't stream. And those are for the private uh, Harmony traders that we have. And there's a lot of other stuff that's going on in there that we don't necessarily like. Whenever we have a training, or whenever we have meetings, uh, uh, it's just all going to be in that private trading room. The biggest part of it is just we're not streaming every single day. Lately, I mean, for the past month and a half, I think I streamed just about every day except one or two, twice. But we're trying to build up the community, and it's not going to necessarily be every single day that we stream. So that's the big difference. All right, just doing a roll check here. How is everybody doing trading today? Yanis, Kirk, Noli, Safe, Sheila. Really? Okay. So we're training today, right? So 11:15. So let's talk about those trades. It was tricky, Yanis. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It was a bit tricky around Globex, and it's it's almost always whenever you get price action around Globex, you will get a certain type of behavior that every trader needs to be very aware of because it behaves differently than any other place within the range of motion. So let's talk about it in training. You may want to just simply undertrade that environment altogether and just be more of an observer versus a trader. Look at them here putting on a captain setup switch trade. It's interesting how the market is behaving. Whenever you start getting like captain setup, switch trade, captain setup, switch trade, back and forth, that just tells you something about the state of the market, that is just tight and consolidated, and you see the speed in which the market is behaving, slowing down significantly. There's not a lot of motion happening, and you're spending a lot of time within one candle. So that all of that is telling me wait, and we're close to Globex. Just wait. Give the market a little bit of time. You already had a good day. Just stay in this observing mode, and ask questions like, what's the quality of price action? Um, what type of information am I looking for from the market? What is my expectation of what's happening, and is it coming true? At what prices would I see momentum? Uh, who's getting trapped and why, and to what degree? So now the 200 and the 100 is out of sync. And what does that tell me? Well, tell me I need to wait. What quality information am I looking for? Piece of information number one is I am looking for 896. Why 896? Because that will put on a captain setup, switch trade on the 100 NT wrinkle. That would be great signal on the long side if we get that to happen. Let's assume it doesn't happen and the price comes back down to that 43 and flushes. The odds are we're going to break into closing this 200 NT Rinko candle. That will generate a sell signal, a fade into Globex and below it. So rallies at that point will be shortable. So I'm going to find myself literally just stopping here and waiting for scenario number one or scenario number two, and then act. And this lethargic price action can meander all at once. I'm not going to play till one of these things happen. All right. Looks like one of these scenarios are coming through. Let's see. What time is it? It's 10:30. Okay, 10:34. We need the 33 to show up, and we're very close to that. And then at that point, I'm going to cut my size to one contract and look at a run up in the 200 NT Rinko. And then we'll go from there. Here you go. All right. So, one here, 671. Yeah, I mean, let's see if they give it to us. Wow, I mean, good Lord, they got 83 and we're 18. Yeah, I don't want them to break into Globex because that would be. So two options here. Before if they break below Globex, I'm going to cancel these orders. I'm going to flip into a different mode, and that mode is just to look for transitional zones, and that's it. So they need to rally up a little bit here for me. Target number 4 is hit in the sequence. Target number 5 is 793. So as we approach that Globex, I mean, you expect some buyers to start stepping in here and try to fade it for a run up against that Globex. So we're hoping that these buyers are weak, but we'll find that out as we approach 40 and 51. And ultimately, 71 is a. I'll take a 71 trade, but I'd like to see us kind of between 40 and 51. So this type of trade, I only do it at the beginning of the establishment of a new 200 NT Rinko candle. Like if you get a reversal candle, I'll do this type of trade. It's a range trade. Everything else is going to happen either based on a very specific, captain setup or a new transitional zone type of trades. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, we should see a bit of a push here. That's good. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. Here you go. That's the middle of the range. Then that's one of them. Oh, come on. All right, so I'll take that one right here. And 82, 52, yeah. There you go. Nine, yeah, that's a little bit heavy here. Mm-mm. It's not behaving. Let's cancel that one here. Order canceled. I got my stop up there. I reduced my stop. It needs to close at 33 in order for us to really commit size in this rotation. Hey, David. Um, I'm glad that is the case for you. And it's all about I always trade NQ? Um, in my opinion, to make a living out of this, you have to specialize. So I was a specialist in crude oil for many years. Then I moved from crude oil to NQ, and I've been doing that for I don't know how many years, but plenty of years. So you just know you tend to know that instrument like the back of your your hand, and that just really comes in handy in sticky spots, like right this one. So yeah, check us out, man. Check out the website. If you have any questions, let me know. I have an email. If you wanna send me an email and ask me questions, here you go. Yash using Yash, yes. Okay, so using Rinko, it means that strategy I used. What strategy do I use? It's the harmony trading system strategy. And basically based on the market sinking in and sinking out, being in and out of harmony. And we use the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle, and when both of them are in sync, we'll start looking for that defines the environment. Um, then we'll start looking for a behavior to trade, and after looking at the behavior, we will look for signals, and then just go on and go on. So let me get out of this trade here quickly. We're gonna take a bit of a we're taking a bit of heat here. So what's my expectation here? My expectation is to see um, a continuation of a trade that takes us to the whole number 800 and then flush below 80. Okay. What did happen? Happened the market got out of sync fairly quickly. Um, so what I'm wanting to see is a break back down to 33, or I mean the market could go all the way to 907, but the unfortunate part about 907 is just too much for me to hold on. I mean, I have one contract I can hold on and start to and look for the ranges, but I just don't want to. I really don't want to. Just I don't want to take that kind of risk right now. And if I can get a transitional zone lower, then I will add to this trade. I mean, you could see that things are choppy. And be honest with you, I don't need to sit through this trade any longer than 71 or 70. And right now, there's a danger that we will get a burst of energy higher and I'll get stopped out, which is fine with me. I mean, I'll give it. Here we go. I mean, that's exactly what I didn't want to see. It's coming. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So two things need to happen in order for me to re-engage on the short side. I need to see, and, and and this is the exact behavior that you see around Globex, and it's just not conducive to momentum trading. Is you're seeing we need to see a 33 reversal, or we need to see a market that is going to run up to 908. And if it gets to 908, then the market is in sync on the upside. So we're seeing this type of one candle down, one candle up, one candle down, potentially could be a one candle up, versus this type of behavior where the market runs up a couple of candles, reverse within the cloud, and just boom, one after the other, one candle. And every stair step down is like a 30-point stair step. That's what I was looking for. So we'll see. We'll see what happened. Let's see what kind of that stop did for us. 700. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to end up the day, the morning session at 2008.74.36. That's good enough. It's good enough for today. And Yanis, give me about 10 minutes after the close of the room, and we will have our training session. Okay. Yeah, FOMC minutes coming later, and you're gonna get a wild market, and that's another reason. Thank you, Sheila, for actually mentioning that. Yeah, we're getting a market that is just in a waiting pattern for the FOMC. All right, guys, that's it for me, and that's my day right here. And we will see you tomorrow. One trade at a time. Okay, to me today, I could have done better. Really, the biggest trade that I kind of feel like I could have done a lot better was the early trade. And I'll just show that to you because I could have been up like 10, 15 grand easy on that one. Is right here. I was in the right spot at the right time doing the right thing. Just off the open, prior to the open, we had a captain set up on, what is this? Yeah, right here. We had a captain set up on the 100 NT Rinko, and then we had another beautiful, well, I mean, I wouldn't call it beautiful, but right here, another captain set up long. So both those things got in sync for me. I was like, okay, well, great. I need to get heavy. So I got 5 and 5, and I took a profit. Then I got another 5 and 5, and I took a profit here and went flat on that one. I was up like 5 grand on that trade. And I was like, okay. And right when the market opened, it's just a circus act at that point. It's just literally a circus act. And just decided to take one more here for a scalp and another one for a scalp. But my idea to initiate the trade was to hold on to it. And I just couldn't hold on to it through the open because the open is just wild. You know, I ended up making, and like $1,500 off of that whole rotation. But that's kind of what I was looking for, is that big pop that we did have, and I think it was over 100 points on 10 contracts. That's actually 20 grand. But anyway, so Still a positive day, still a good day. And just to kind of keep things, see what we're doing here for the week, for the month. And that is how the month is looking. This is net after commission, and we've been consistently making money day in, day out. And some days we, take on a little bit of heat early in the morning and we work through it. It's not, that doesn't mean that you're not going to take a drawdown, but it just, there's a methodology to overcome it and continue to break into your equity high. And today is what you just saw is 28.74, a little bit under our equity high for the day, but doesn't matter. Just keep doing what we're doing. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a blessed day. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and we will see you on the next one. Yanis, just stay in the room and we'll meet up.